Hello children, today one more class with class 9 with you. We'll continue the polynomials. Some portions are left, two more portions. One is zeros of the polynomial, and with the help of zeros of the polynomial we reach to the remainder and factor theorem. Afterwards it will come to factorize. Okay, understood? So now what is the zeros of the? Zeros nothing but the root of variables. Root of the variables. Root means the value of the variable. Value of the variable. Okay? Understood? Please look at here. For which value of the variable? For which value of the variable polynomial becomes 0. That means for which value of the variable means a value, if the variable is x, which value of x? If variable is x, which value of x polynomial becomes 0, that value is called zeros of the polynomial. Example. Suppose polynomial are indicated of p of x. You can indicate it of f of x also. The function of x, f of x. You can use this also. But we consider here p of x, polynomial p of x. Clear? Is considered as, say, x square minus 3x plus 1 or plus 2. I have to find the zeros of the polynomial, means which value of x this result becomes 0. That value is called zeros of the polynomial. Let's see. If I consider x equal to 1, what will happen? P of 1. x1 means here is 1. Please look at here. P of 1. That means wherever x, you have to put 1. 1 square, 3 into 1 plus 2. 1 minus 3 plus 2. How much it is? 2 plus 1, 3 minus 3. These two add. Okay? And you get 0. For what value of x we got 0? 1. That's why 1 is one of the zeros of the polynomial. If I consider x equal to, say, minus 2. So what will happen? P of minus 2. In place of x, minus 2 square, 3 into minus 2 plus 2. How much is 2? 4 plus 6. 3 2s are 6, minus plus 2. So it will become 12, it will not get 0. So 2 minus 2 is not possible. If I consider x equal to 2, then what will happen? P of 2 is equal to 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 2. So it will be 4 minus 6 plus 2. Again 4 plus 2, 6, minus 6 is 0. So for what is the, if I ask you, what is the zeros of the polynomial? The answer will be what? What will be the answer? The answer will be, therefore, 1, 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. Now, you may be thinking, how many numbers you can get? Depend on the degree of the polynomial. What is the degree I taught you? We learned, no? What is the highest power? 2. Because of these 2 is a quadratic polynomial, is not it? So quadratic, the polynomial name is what? Refer last time. Quadratic polynomial, no? So quadratic polynomial is degree 2. That's why we have 2 zeros. Look at here, 2 zeros. 2 value of x. That's why polynomial becomes 0, this 0. So this is not possible because of minus 2 we are not getting 0. That's why if the degree is 3, we will get 3 zeros. If degree is 1, we will get 1 0. Okay? So what is the zeros of the polynomial you learn? For which value of the variable polynomial becomes 0, that value, what is called value of x or y, what is the variable? Value of that variable is called zeros of the polynomial. Understand? I'll give you one linear polynomial also. That's why some definition you can find here. So values you can see also. Some definition they are given. Okay? Now supposing the polynomial is p of x equal to suppose ax plus b. What are the zeros of the polynomial? If I put x equal to minus b by a, then what will be p of x? A into minus b by a plus b. Cancel a. Minus b plus b is equal to 0. So therefore, minus b by a is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay. So this is the way we can find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Now in vice versa, if they are given some value relating that, the same thing. If they are given the value of this one, we put the value get 0 or not, we will check. Now if I ask you, find the zeros of the polynomial, what you will do? What you learn from here? If any value is the zeros of the polynomial, polynomial must be 0. Then that value you can find from there. Okay. For example, I will show you one question. Find the zeros of the polynomial p of x equal to lx plus m. They are given like this. How to find the zeros of the polynomial? The question is what? What value of x it will become 0? I don't know what value of x. So what we'll do? We have to think like this. Look at here. So in solution what? For any value of x, for any value or for any 0, you can, for that matter we can write like this. For any 0, 0 means any value. For any 0, p of x must be 0. Must be 0. For any value of x, p of x must be 0. Therefore, if p of x must be 0 means, therefore b of x equal to 0. What is p of x? This one. So write lx plus m equal to 0. So what is lx? You know in lower class, m come that side, is plus become minus, and lx it is. So x equal to minus m by l. So value of x, I told you, no, value or values of x. So values of x this. So therefore we can say minus m by l, provide the question l should not be 0. Why? Many times you can find in the question paper, l should not equal to 0. What is the meaning? If l 0, this part is 0, no variable. If there is a no variable, no polynomial, constant term, how can you solve? We cannot solve. That's why please maintain this reason always. This is a very good important reason. L cannot be 0. Clear? So that's why L is denominator. See, if denominator is 0, the things are undefined, no? So that's why m by L is the 0 of the polynomial. Clear? So in this way, you can find the zeros of the polynomial. Clear? Now in the basis of zeros of the polynomial, and constant number is the constant zeros, okay? Constant zero is the number. On basis of this, we have to learn some theorem, the remainder theorem. Okay? Please look at here. Now look at here, remainder theorem. What is remainder theorem? First of all, you learn some, come to the lower classes, okay? Look at here. I am telling you 15 dividing by 6. What we can get? Look at here, very simple things. What is this? 6 is the divisor, 15 is the dividend. What is this part? Dividend. What is this? Divisor. And if I divide it, 6 2s are 12 and remainder is 3. This is subtraction, no? This is remainder. Okay? And this is quotient. Okay. If I want to get with the formula with this, how to get it? 15 should get 6 into 2 plus 3. Look at here nicely. 6 2s are 12. 12 plus 3, 15. So what is the formula comes up here? With this, see, lower class you learn this one. But you don't know how to formalize it. Divisor. So it is dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay. With this theory, we make one theorem, remainder theorem. Okay. For example, consider dividend is P of x. Divisor is, what you can say? Any value, say x minus a. It should be a polynomial greater than 1. This divisor should be a polynomial. This should be a, divisor should be a polynomial degree greater than equal to 1. Greater than equal to 1 degree is maybe 1 power or more than 1. Like x power is 1, say degree 1. And we consider quotient is q of x and we consider remainder r. So what is the remainder theorem? If I explain in words how we have to do, what are these? If 15 is divided by 6, we get quotient 2, remainder 3, isn't it? Like here, if p of x divided by x minus a, we get quotient and remainder r. Okay? So look at here, how to write? If p of x is divided by x minus a, comma, we get q of x as quotient and r as remainder. This is the statement of remainder theorem. But how you can apply in example? Look at here. I am writing here the formula p of x equal to x minus a into q of x plus r. If I consider x equal to a, what will happen? I consider x value a. So what is this? P of a, look at this, is equal to a minus a into q of a plus r. P of a is equal to, this is 0, no? 0 into q of a plus r. That means this part is 0. So what you get? P of a equal to r, because this part is 0. This is vanish. So it's r. So what is the remainder? Remainder is p of a. What we learn from here? If x minus a is the divisor, remainder will be p of this value. See, so easily recognize. This value will put it here, get the remainder if this one divided by this. What is this sign? See, this minus sign we consider here plus. So the remainder. So remainder p of say x minus a, get the quotient, and r is the remainder which is p of a. Please try to remember, which is nothing but p of a. This a come here. This is the remainder. Please try to understand it. Clear? Now if I consider this value change as plus, then what will come here? Minus. The number will be same. So I'll give you some other parts, other options, I'll write it there, okay? If p of x is divided divided by x minus a, comma, remainder is P of A. Number 2, if P of x is divided by, same thing, same words, x plus A, remainder is P of minus A. Just opposite sign. One thing important part is here, this one I took, but their coefficient is 1, no? So by 1, that's why I write only A by 1 is A. This 1, minus, plus become minus, constant term by coefficient of x. What is the main idea? Constant term by coefficient of x. Look at here. If P of x divided by this polynomial, like say ax minus b, then polynomial can be anything, no? Then what will happen? Remainder is, look at here, P, what I told you, the sign become positive, constant term, look at that, constant term, no variable, b by coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? A. Clear? Number 4, if P of x is divided by ax plus b, then remainder is P of minus b by a. This is a formula. If you remember the formula, easily we can solve. Clear? So now come to some examples, how to get the remainder. Clear or not? Chalo. Now one question I am writing. Question, find look at here. Look at the questions. Find the remainder when P of x, I consider here P of x, no? But P of x many polynomial, no? So I consider this polynomial. Clear? Divided by, both questions are given. X minus a, x plus a, they given, I given 2. So this is our x plus a or x, it is x plus a. Then what will be the remainder? P of minus a. Then what will be the remainder? P of minus 1. Then you can write here, see, solution part. So easy you can find it out. Now what is your P of x? X cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. The remainder theorem helps us to come out from the long division. We did long division with this one. That is no need if you know the remainder theorem. Look at here. What I told you, if P of x like this divided by this, then what is the remainder? Look at this, minus a, plus become a. So there we can write if P of x divided by x plus 1, here plus 1, then remainder is P of minus 1. But we have to know the value. Like last time I given an example, now 15 divided by 6 will get remainder 2. Like I have to get the number. So how to do? This the remainder means where? In which place? X place. Look at this, x place. So wherever x, we put the value, get the answer. So therefore, P of minus 1, this is the remainder. That value we have to know, no? So P of minus 1 is, look at here, x. X cube minus 1 cube plus 3 into minus 1 square. Wherever x, put minus 1. 3 minus 1 plus 1. Now 3 times One thing, if negative of odd number, no, minus always come back. Like say minus 1 to the power 67, odd, no, you will get minus 1. But if you write here minus 1 to the power 64, you will get plus 1. So when negative of a number have odd power, always minus will come back. If it is even power, always plus will come back. So no need to multiply. Just know these two rule. Like here, minus, come back, 1 cube to 1, always 1, 1 to the power, 1 crore also 1, okay. Now 3 is even power, become plus. So it is plus 1, means only 1. Minus, plus, minus, 3 ones are 3, plus 1. How much you can get? Minus 1, plus 3, minus 3, plus 1. So this is cancel, this plus 1, minus 1 cancel, you get 0. So what is the remainder? Remainder is 0. So therefore, remainder is equal to 0. Now look at this question, second questions. I'll do it here. Part 2, the second questions. Look at here. Same P of x subdivision 2, I'll do it here. P of x is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. We already know remainder is how much? P of how much? Remainder, tell me. If P of x, right? If P of x is divided by x minus 1 by 2, we get, or you can say, remainder is P of 1 by 2. See, look at here. A is become 1 by 2. So therefore, P of 1 by 2 is how much? That means in place of x, you have to put the 1 by 2. Isn't it or not? Look at here. 1 by 2 cube plus 3 into 1 by 2 square plus 3 into 1 by 2 plus 1. So 1 to the power 3 is 1. 2 to the power 3, 3 times. 2 2s are 4 2s are 8. 3 into 1 square is 1. 2 square 2 2s are 4. That's a whole square, means this also square, this also square. 3 1s are 3 by 2 plus 1. So what will be the LCM? 8 4 2, definitely 8. So 8 1s are 8, so 1 1s are 1. 4 2s are 8, so 2 3s are 6. Plus 2 4s are 8, 4 3s are 12. Plus, there is denominator 1. So 1 8 is 8. Now we add them. 12 plus 8, 20, 26, 27. So 27 by 8 is the remainder. See, remainder is 27 by 8. So in that way, you can find the remainder with the help of remainder theorem. Understood? Yes or no? Now, one thing you have to notice here. Once we got remainder, others we got 0. So when you get remainder 0, we call this divisor is a factor. And with the help of this idea, we develop another theorem that is called factor theorem. Now we are going to learn factor theorem instead. No? Clear? Factor theorem. Okay, factor theorem. All right. When P of x divided with x plus a or x minus a, we get remainder 0. That time we call x minus a is a factor of these things. Two things, okay? If when P of x divided by x minus a and we get remainder P of a equal to 0. Then x minus a is the factor of P of x. Try to understand. Last time what the examples I showing you here. Here remainder not 0, here remainder 0. So when remainder 0, the divisor will be the factor. Clear? So with the help of factor theorem, you have to know some problem, then only you can get the idea is a factor or not. Clear? So we'll do one questions, then we can get the idea. Examine, no, either is a factor or not. Clear? That idea we already know. If P of, that means every case is what we learn here. You have to find remainder and check 0 or not. If 0, then is a factor. Understood? So I'll give you one question like this. Say, I'll write here with the help of this. This is a factor theorem. Now the questions. Examine, okay? Examine whether x plus 2 is a factor of P of x equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6 or not. You have to examine. So now answer, okay? If x plus 2 is a factor of P of x, then remainder, what is the P of what? Plus become minus 2 will be 0. If not 0, is not a factor. Is it clear? Now look at here. I am finding P of minus 2. Minus 2 cube plus 3 into minus 2 square plus 5 into minus 2 plus 6. I'll put the value minus 2 here. So it will be minus odd power coming 8. Clear? Now plus 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. Minus become plus, plus, plus. Minus 10 plus 6. You add the minus term, these and these. How much? Minus 18. And it is these two plus 18. It will become 0. When remainder is 0, therefore we can say yes. X plus, yes, x plus 2 is a factor of P of x. P of x means polynomial of x. Understood or not? Clear? Some extensions of factor theorem, if they are given is already factor, then remainder must be 0. Then what is the value of k? Such questions I'll show you once. Okay? So you understand how to check it is a factor or not? If it is a factor, directly you can say 0. Clear? So such questions I'll put it out now. Find the value of k. Okay? Question. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube, the polynomial, I am writing now polynomial, 4x cube plus 3x square plus 3x square, okay, plus 4x plus k. You write here minus 4x, it will be better. Then what is the value of k? If we have to find the value of k, this one is a factor, already mentioned is a factor. That means remainder must be 0. No other options. Clear? So what if to write the answer? Look at this. Let P of x is equal to 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. Since x minus 1 is a factor of P of x, then remainder P of, what will be their value? 1 is equal to 0. It's must. What is P of 1? Since P of 1 equal to 0, no? What is P of 1? You have to put the value 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and the right side 0. So therefore, or you can say 4 1 cube minus become plus, I consider, okay? Plus 3 into 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus k equal to 0. So you learn now here, if already mentioned factor, polynomial must be 0. No need to check 0 or not. Clear? Understood? So now look at here. 1 cube is 1, 4 into 1 plus 3 into 1 minus 4 plus k equal to 0. How much? 4 plus 3 minus 4 plus k equal to 0. Try to understand nicely. Okay? Understand or not? So 4 4 cancel. Then 3 take that side. So k equal to 3. Sorry, 3 become minus 3. So the value of k is minus 3. So you learn the remainder theorem and factor theorem. How to utilize remainder theorem, how to utilize factor theorem. You already learned now. So please make sure your textbook, some questions are there. Exercise maybe 2.3 and 2.4. 2.4 first question and question 2, we can practice this. Next class will be continue with the factorize, the different types of factorize. Clear? Please sincerely maintain very easy way I taught you and refer it always. Okay? You can get this one in the darshan when you come to there. Please be with the copy and all, write nicely. And with the base of solve, you can easily solve the exercise questions. Okay? Understood? Yes or no? Yes. Thank you, children. Please stay at home. Always thank to God to give you the opportunity through the hand of Director of School Educations and Doordarshan give you the live coverage, and I hope you are benefited with this. Thank you. We'll meet you in the next class.